father of a young girl, just love your child to have the same opportunities as anyone else. That should be irrespective of their gender. So it's not just about triathlon, it's about, you know, in everything she does for the rest of her life. I don't want her to be disadvantaged in any way. I want her to have the same opportunities, and I think any father of any daughter would want the same. I just thought it was awfully strange that there was an inequality in numbers. It just, particularly in this day and age, that there's 50 men and then only 35 women. It just seemed bizarre. Yeah, so I've heard all the arguments why there should only be 35 spots, and one of them is there's not enough space on the pier, and I think that's just absolutely ludicrous. So when I heard that, I thought, well, what could I do? And I said, well, if there is not enough spot for another 15 bikes, well, they could have they could have my spot. They could there's one extra spot, so they only need another 14. I was lucky enough I had a good race, and some other people had not as good a race to get a spot, but it's a big effort just to get there, but I do it for a bit of fun, and a finisher's medal and a finisher's towel, where I don't have to do it for a living. If I truly thought giving up my spot meant there was another space for a female pro, and there was 14 other males, all females, who age groupers were prepared to do so, I would happily, hand on my heart, hand that spot over and, you know, let a female pro take my spot on the pier. So there's probably two primary reasons why I wanted to make a stand. The first is I just don't agree with the rationale by the governing body for inequality in numbers. The second is I'd like to think that she could look at her dad, and, you know, her dad at least stood up for something he thought was right as well.